Astro, please meet my colleague, Siggy.
Hello Astro. I'm happy to meet you.
Thank you for joining our conversation. Let's all sit down.
Phil has summarized for me his hypothesis. The process cosmos you have been talking about is very interesting. In fact, it answers a question I have had for a long time.
That is very interesting, Siggy. What question has it answered for you?
Let us deal with your question first.
I suppose Phil has told you that we believe the process cosmos makes it possible for people to change their lives by changing the patterns of their behavior. Phil says we must practice the new patterns until they become subconscious. I'm not sure what he means. And neither of us is qualified enough in psychology to know how and why that might be the case.
Yes, it is a case. Our conscious mind is mainly used for short-term memory. And the patterns of our behavior are stored in our subconscious memory. One way to think of it is that our memory is like an iceberg. Nearly 90% of it is below the surface. That is the subconscious part. It is said that the patterns of behavior from our childhood determine our behavior as adults.
Unless we consciously change those patterns. Is that correct, Siggy?
Yes, it is.
Aha! That is what I am interested in. How do we make those changes?
Astro, this is where the answer to my question is the answer to your question. The question the process cosmos answers for me is, how can we change the patterns of our lives when the path of our lives seem to be predestined? The answer is, it is a constant, random change in the process cosmos that makes it possible for us to change the patterns of our life.
That's right, Siggy. The fact that changes during the process of the cosmos becoming are on such a small scale, and occur so rapidly, somehow enables the patterns to be influenced by our thoughts. Changing patterns in this way would be impossible in a cosmos in which patterns are predetermined. Because we are able to change the patterns of our lives by thought and practice, I think it proves that we live in a process cosmos.
That is all very nice for the process cosmos hypothesis. But I still want to know how to actually change the patterns of my life.